Yes, of course I can. No trouble at all. Right, I'll see you soon. Bye. That was Mum.
Mm-hmm.
She rang to see if I could pop in on my way to surgery.
Yeah?
She's got a bit of a sore throat. She thinks she might need an antibiotic.
Oh, why didn't you ask me? I could have dropped in on my way to Harley Street.
Well, you're separated, aren't you? Perhaps she didn't feel inclined to let her estranged husband peer down her throat. Besides, I don't suppose she could afford your fees. Oh, by the way, I got a card from Madeline. Yeah, she's coming back Sunday night, Heathrow Airport. 10:15 wants me to pick her up.
Well, thank heaven for that. I'm absolutely fed up with using temps. Tell her not to be late at the surgery. You make sure she goes straight to bed.
I'll try my best. She says, P.S., how's your father's flat hunting going? Double question mark, followed by an exclamation mark.
All right. I can take a hint. I am looking.
Right.
Oh, when you see your mother, will you tell her Uncle Donald rang out of the blue? I'm having lunch with him today.
Uncle Donald? Donald Penrose? I haven't seen him for years.
No, I haven't seen him for a long time. You know, there was a time when the four of us were absolutely inseparable. Donald and Elizabeth, your mother and I. Of course, you wouldn't remember. You were small at the time. But we had some wonderful times.
Whatever happened to that crackpot son of theirs?
Eric became a psychiatrist.
Yes. Do you remember he used to have that imaginary dog? Took it everywhere with him.
He was an odd boy. Of course, he was an only child. I think he was lonely.
Yes, but I was an only child. I didn't go around with a cotton reel attached to a piece of string and call it Rover.
No, but you did have a little dolly called Daisy. Until you were 11. I used to wonder about you sometimes.
Steady, Dad. You're talking about the dolly I loved. Anyway, give my regards to Uncle Donald, will you?
Sir Donald, Mally.
Oh, yes, of course.
Good heavens. Professor Reichardt has died.
Who?
Professor Reichardt is a wonderful man. He taught us when your Uncle Donald and I were medical students.
He must have lived to a ripe old age.
You can't resist it, can you?
Resist what?
Any opportunity to remind me that I'm nearly 60.
Dad, if he was your professor at medical school, he was certainly no spring chicken.
It wasn't all that long ago. Penicillin had been discovered.
How old was he?
97.
I just think you're being a bit hasty.
I don't know why you're so upset, darling. It seems so sensible to sell the place. It's far too big for one person.
Yeah, but don't you think you should discuss it with Dad? And after all, you do own the house jointly.
Darling, of course I shall discuss it with your father. Tom, I only went to the estate agent yesterday. Anyway, I should think he'd be delighted. You can share the proceeds. Well, you never know, it might spur him on to do something. Let's face it, he can't live with you forever.
No, but it all seems so sudden. I mean, it makes everything so final.
Oh, darling, divorce is final. You know that.
Yes, Mum, but you've only been living apart for 3.5 months. You can't destroy 32 years of marriage on that basis.
Well, one thing the last 3.5 months has shown me is how difficult the previous 32 years were. Really, Tom, for someone who's divorced himself, you have a very conservative attitude.
Well, things are very different between Helen and me. We shared a mutual loathing. You and Dad love each other.
Oh, that'll be someone to look over the house.
Well, I've got to go anyway. I'll be late for my rounds. By the way, don't say anything to Dad about the house being up for sale. I'll tell him.
All right, fine. Oh, Tom, I've got something to show you. I was turning out the attic the other day, and look what I found. Daisy. Your little dolly.
Great, yeah.
Donald,
My dear Toby, how are you, my dear fellow? It's been a long time.
Far too long.
Now, do sit down.
Thank you.
Yes, well, you see, Elizabeth and I spend so much of our time in California nowadays.
Yeah, how is Elizabeth?
Oh, well, thank you. Well, she's gone down to the country for a few days. And Angela?
She's fine, I think.
Now, how about a little pre-lunch drink, my dear fellow? Whiskey and water?
Donald, you remembered.
Whiskey and water for Dr. Latimer, Romano, and I'll have another bourbon on the rocks.
With a pleasure, Sir Donald.
One of my little American habits.
How are you liking it over there?
Wonderful, wonderful. I mean, I do a quarter of the work and make 4 times the money. All those American matrons ruining their skins in the sun. And, of course, they just love having a doctor who's an English knight.
Yeah, I can imagine. And Eric?
He's a professor of psychiatry now.
Really?
Yes, at a university in Kansas. I think he must be crackers living out there. Toby, do you remember the times we had together, the 4 of us? The holidays, the bridge parties, the walks on Hampstead Heath.
Walks on Hampstead Heath, yeah. I was only telling Tom about that this morning.
Oh, yes, of course, dear old Tom. I think the last time I saw him was on his wedding day. How is he?
Divorced.
Dear, dear, dear. So whatever happened to the sanctity of marriage? You know, I just don't understand the young generation.
No. Donald.
Ecco, signori. 1 bourbon on the rocks. And 1 scotch and water.
Good. Thank you,
Prego.
thank you.
Donald.
Now, Ted, I really am most anxious to tell you why I wanted to see you today. Cheers.
Oh, yes. Cheers, yes. You did say it was urgent.
It's urgent, but pleasant. Now, as you know, I'm on the Executive Council of the World International Dermatological Association. Well, they're about to elect a new president, and it's London's turn, and I've nominated you. And they want you.
Donald.
Well, you know what this means, don't you? Yeah. Arise, Sir Toby.
Dad, I've got to talk to you urgently. Something I discovered this morning. It's very important.
I'm sorry, my dear boy, but it will have to wait. I have a little toast to propose.
Who to?
To the next president of the World International Dermatological Association. That's what Uncle Donald wanted to see me about. It's London's turn, and I'm the man they want.
Oh, congratulations, Dad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Of course, you know what this means, don't you?
Well, lots of dinners and the odd trip abroad, I suppose.
More than that.
What?
Go on, have a guess.
I've no idea.
I'll give you a clue. You ready?
Yep. If you're a bad president, you get your head chopped off.
A knighthood. It means a knighthood.
Really?
Yes.
Well, how do you know?
It's automatic. Ever since the association was formed, every British and colonial president has always received a knighthood at the end of his term. It's tradition.
Well, good Lord. Oh, the toast is Sir Toby Latimer.
Yeah. Sir Toby Latimer. Oh. Sir Toby Latimer. A nice ring to it, hasn't it? Sir Toby Latimer.
Well, congratulations, Dad.
Thank you, my boy.
Oh, sorry. Sir, Dad.
Yeah. Now, you mustn't talk about it. We have to be discreet. We must not assume anything until we hear formally from Downing Street. Now, Uncle Donald made a particular point about that, right?
Right.
Sir Toby Latimer. Yeah.
Yep.
Now then, what was it you wanted to tell me that was so important?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Sure?
Yep. It can wait. Ah. That's dinner.
One
Let's
meat.
eat.
Oh, by the way, how was your mother? Did you give her something for her throat?
Yes, it was just slightly inflamed.
Ah. Listen, Tom, don't say anything to her about the knighthood. Okay. I'd rather like to tell her myself.
Fine. Right.
What's this?
It's your dinner.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, it's a perfectly nutritious meal. I mean, roast beef, potatoes, and peas.
Like travelling on British Airways. Where's the plastic knife and fork?
Well, I think they're very handy. Of course, when I bought them, I didn't realize you were going to be a knight of the realm.
Now, you must keep that under your hat.
Look, I can't think of something different every night. If you don't like it, you do the shopping.
I think I'd better.
Fine.
Fine. In all the years I've been married to your mother, she has never presented me with anything like this.
Hasn't she?
No.
Well, hard luck. You're married to me now.
What an amazing place.
Yes. I had to get here early. Avoid the crowds.
Yeah, good idea. Ah, now that looks good. Royal game soup.
Now, Dad, always go for their own name brands. Just as good and much cheaper.
Oh, come on, you're talking about pennies.
I know, but it all adds up. All right, you can have that. But I like to have a system. I don't go buying things willy-nilly. Now, cheese. Dad,
Yeah.
do you like double Gloucester?
Oh, I prefer red Leicester.
Yes, but the double Gloucester's on special offer.
But I'm not sure that I like it.
No.
Oh, Tom. Gentleman's relish. I haven't had that for years.
How much is it? No, that's far too expensive.
Oh, Tom, it's delicious on toast.
I've got to draw the line somewhere. I've let you have the royal game soup, but that really is extravagant.
Very well, then. I'll pay for it separately. All right?
Shall we get some spaghetti?
Yes, why not? Be a devil. It'll keep.
Hello. Hello.
I live in the flat above you.
Oh, yes, I thought you looked familiar. We passed on the stairs a few times.
Yes. I always come early on Saturday mornings to miss the crowds.
As a matter of fact, we were just saying the same thing, weren't we, Tom?
Yes, we were. Yes.
Well, see you on the stairs then.
Right.
Bye.
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 Have you tried these Italian biscuits? They're a bit pricey, but they're delicious.
Well, thank you for the suggestion.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. How much are they?
By the way,
Yeah, they look delicious.
we're having a bit of a party upstairs tonight, and I was wondering if you two would like to come.
Well, that's really very kind of you.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
We're
Thank
not
you.
doing anything else, are we? No, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Martin.
Oh, mine's Toby. And this is my flatmate, Tom.
Well, see you later tonight then. Any time after 8.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Flatmate? Well, we're going to a party. I don't want everybody to know I'm your father. I think I'm an old fuddy-duddy.
Come on, Dad.
Coming. There. You like the sweater?
I should do. It's mine. No, you look very with it, Dad.
Don't call me Dad.
Oh, sorry, Toby.
Jolly nice of Martin to invite us up, isn't it? Very neighbourly. Seems a decent sort of chap, don't you think?
Yes, all right.
Yeah. Like those biscuits you recommended.
Have you been at them already?
Only a couple, just to line the stomach. Now listen, we don't have to stick together. I mean, if you want to mingle, feel free.
Okay, Toby.
Oh, Toby, Tom, glad you could make it. Come in, come in.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Oh, Alex, let me introduce Toby and Tom from the flat downstairs. Hello, Alex McConnell.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Alex, how do you do?
I'm in charge of drinks. White, red, or there's some lethal punch I've concocted.
Well, I think I'll try the punch.
Yeah, I think I'll probably stick to the white wine. No offense, Alex.
Oh, I don't blame you. I know what's in it.
Come on in and let me introduce you to some more people. Yeah. Excuse me.
Right.
Smashing party, Martin. What octane is this punch?
Paul, I want to introduce Toby and Tom from downstairs.
Hello, Toby.
How do you do?
Hello, Tom. How do you do?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll put on some livelier music now that we don't have to worry about the neighbors.
And what's your line of business then, Toby?
I'm a dermatologist. Harley Street.
And you, Tom?
I'm a doctor too, in general practice.
Oh, is that how you met?
Yeah, well,
And you?
Oh, I'm an accountant, like Martin.
Yes.
Look, I was just on my way to top up. Can I get you both a drink?
Well, thank you, but I think someone's bringing them.
I'll see you in a tick.
Yeah, right. Have a nut. Or 20.
very kind.
Well, this is very pleasant. I like the way they've decorated this room.
Dad,
Yeah.
you noticed something?
Well,
There are no women here. Of course, if you want to mingle, feel free.
oh, my God. Look.
Oh, I love this record. Do you want to dance, Toby?
No, thank you. I'm already dancing.
I'll just bring your drinks down here, all right?
Thank you very much indeed, yeah. Dad, don't you think this is a little incestuous?
I had no idea. I mean, he might have told us.
Well, I don't suppose he thought it was necessary, having seen us do the shopping together. Anyway, I thought they were jolly nice people. I think I might go back.
Tom, you don't understand. At this point in my career, I cannot afford to be seen with
what?
you know, with you know.
Oh, Dad, don't be so bigoted.
Tom, something like this could jeopardize my knighthood.
I doubt it. Probably get you a peerage. I know. You're cross because there weren't any girls for you to chat up.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Tom, I'm a silly old fool. I'm nearly 60. I ought to be at home with your mother.
Do you mean that?
Well, I mean, who am I fooling? I oughtn't to be here with you, trying to live the life of a single man. I ought to be at home with your mother, enjoying the rest of our lives together.
Dad, I can't tell you how happy I am to hear you say that. Look, why don't we go and see Mum tomorrow? If you tell her exactly what you've told me, I'm sure everything will be all right. Oh. Look, I'll go and call her now and tell her we're coming.
Give her my love.
Yeah. Mind you, Dad, tonight did prove one thing. You haven't lost your touch. Well, it was you Paul wanted to dance with, not me.
Good Lord. She's put the house up for sale.
Actually, Dad, I knew.
What?
I saw it on Friday.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Well, I wasn't quite sure how to tell you.
Well, I can't believe it. Our house up for sale.
Dad, Mum can't live there on her own. She needs you back.
Oh, Toby, you must think I came in on the milk train. You want to come back because I'm selling the house.
Angela.
Now, don't worry, darling. We'll share the proceeds.
No, darling, honestly.
Mum, Dad didn't know anything till he got here this morning. You see, I didn't tell him. Dad, say to Mum exactly what you said to me last night.
Yeah. Listen, darling, I was saying to Tom last night, I'm a silly old fool. I've been deluding myself. I shouldn't be with him trying to live the life of a single man.
Could you move your hands, darling?
Sorry. I shouldn't be with him trying to live the life of a single man. I ought to be here with you at home, enjoying the rest of our lives together.
Oh, darling, you sound like something out of Mills and Boone.
Dad, tell Mum about, the other thing.
Oh, yes. Darling, I saw Donald Penrose on Friday.
Donald? I thought he and Elizabeth were in California.
Yep, they are, but Donald's over here on business. And one of the things that he came over for was to ask me if I would accept the presidency of the International Dermatological Association, and that would automatically lead to a knighthood.
Oh, that's very nice for you. Tom, would you get some bread out?
Yeah. Darling, I shall be Sir Toby Latimer. And I want you to be my Lady Latimer.
Oh, darling, that's very sweet of you, but aren't you rather taking me for granted? You can't go away for 3.5 months, do your own thing, so to speak, and then drop in for Sunday lunch and expect to move back in. It isn't on, is it?
No. All right, you're absolutely right.
No, thank you, darling.
All right, then. Well, what about this? Donald and Elizabeth are going back to California on the Canberra next Saturday. They're making a holiday of it.
Oh, and some butter, please, Tom.
And Donald suggested that you and I might like to join them on the cruise and then go and stay with them in California and fly back.
Oh, go on, Mum.
Thank you.
Well, what do you think?
Well, that sounds very tempting.
No commitments on either side. I mean, we'd merely spend the time just, getting to know each other again.
Well, what about all your appointments?
No, Madeline's coming back tonight, and she can take care of all of that.
Oh. Well, why not?
Oh, that's marvellous.
Well, it'd be lovely to see Donald and Elizabeth again.
You'll have a fantastic time, you two.
Right, lunch.
Yeah, right. Must say I'm ravenous.
Well, there's nothing special, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Oh, these things are so handy, aren't they? There we are, darling. Well, oh, gosh, it's hot.
Do you mean La Guerra?
Yes.
La Guerra.
Oh, not more, Donald. You know how tiddly you get.
That's all right, my dear. I'm not driving. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Thank the Lord you're not.
Oh, a fabulous time, weren't you? Very marvellous holiday.
Yeah. Hope so.
Where'd you stop first?
Bermuda.
Bermuda. Oh, how super.
Oh, I really wish I was coming with you.
Oh, well, we wish you weren't, the two of them. Yeah, first stop Bermuda, and then Port Everglades, and then La Guerra, and Cristobal. And,
Panama Canal.
Then Acapulco. And finally, Los Angeles.
Oh, how boring.
This is the final call for all visitors to leave the ship. Will all visitors please leave the ship? The Canberra is about to embark. This is the final call.
Well, we better get you off, or we shall have to stow you away.
Mum, goodbye. And have a fabulous, fabulous time.
Thank you, darling.
Bye, Mrs. Latimer.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dan. Bye, Tom. Now look
Take
after
care,
them.
Mr.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Bye-bye, Dr.
Bye-bye. Don't forget to tell Sir Tristan Drake I'll be in touch with him as soon as I get back.
Oh, Dr. Latimer.
Well, I'm sorry.
Have a great time, won't you?
Thank you.
Well, see you when you get back. Yeah, bye.
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 Bye, take care.
I say, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Could you, I just want to get through to myself. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ian. Got it. Thank you.
There they are. Ah, here they are.
Ah, there they are.
Don't they look radiant?
I can't believe it. I really can't. You know, I always knew they'd end up together in the end.
I'd be very happy for you.
They make a nice couple, don't they?
Yeah, and so do you. I'm so happy for you both. I was mortified when Donald told me what had happened.
Well, that's all in the past now, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, well, I mean, I told Toby better get his marriage patched up if he wants that knighthood.
By the way, I booked the hotel for the weekend. You can go there straight away if you like.
You just can't wait, can you? Randy little thing.
What are you talking about? I've been living like a monk for the last 3.5 months.
That's why you can't wait.
Wait a minute. My mother. She's coming off the ship.
Mum, what the hell are you doing?
He doesn't want me here. He wants his bloody knighthood.
Madeline, go after her. Go on, go and catch her up.
Mrs. Latimer! Angela! Please, I'm sure there's been some mistake.
Don't you believe it? Don't forget I've been married to that man for 33 years.
Oh, please don't be so hasty.
I believe Bermuda's lovely this time of the year. Yes, of course I can. No trouble at all. Right, I'll see you soon. Bye. That was Mum.
Mm-hmm.
She rang to see if I could pop in on my way to surgery.
Yeah?
She's got a bit of a sore throat. She thinks she might need an antibiotic.
Oh, why didn't she ask me? I could have dropped in on my way to Harley Street.
Well, you're separated, aren't you? Perhaps she didn't feel inclined to let her estranged husband peer down her throat. Besides, I don't suppose she could afford your fees. Oh, by the way, I got a card from Madeline. Yeah, she's coming back Sunday night, Heathrow Airport. 10:15 wants me to pick her up.
Well, thank heaven for that. I'm absolutely fed up with using temps. Tell her not to be late at the surgery. You make sure she goes straight to bed.
I'll try my best. She says, P.S., how's your father's flat hunting going? Double question mark, followed by an exclamation mark.
All right. I can take a hint. I am looking.
Right.
Oh, when you see your mother, will you tell her Uncle Donald rang out of the blue? I'm having lunch with him today.
Uncle Donald? Donald Penrose? I haven't seen him for years.
No, I haven't seen him for a long time. You know, there was a time when the four of us were absolutely inseparable. Donald and Elizabeth, your mother and I. Of course, you wouldn't remember. You were small at the time. But we had some wonderful times.
Whatever happened to that crackpot son of theirs?
Eric became a psychiatrist.
Yes. Do you remember he used to have that imaginary dog? Took it everywhere with him.
He was an odd boy. Of course, he was an only child. I think he was lonely.
Yes, but I was an only child. I didn't go around with a cotton reel attached to a piece of string and call it Rover.
No, but you did have a little dolly called Daisy. Until you were 11. I used to wonder about you sometimes.
That's steady, Dad. You're talking about the dolly I loved. Anyway, give my regards to Uncle Donald, will you?
Sir Donald, now.
Oh, yes, of course.
Good heavens. Professor Reichardt has died.
Who?
Professor Reichardt is a wonderful man.